Hi, this is Kym Watson, Easy Trader. Welcome to an exclusive review of the key economic news events that are being released in the coming week. Okay, can Carney outdo Draghi? Well, let's come on to that in a moment. But key stories really: UK interest rates, the UK US FOMC minutes, and the Aussie and Canadian employment figures will be the key numbers out for this week. Let's have a look at day by day. Monday, the 6th of October, no significant news there. Tuesday, we got the Australian interest rate decision out at 4:30. Not expecting any significant moves here. It's been widely thought that there won't be any changes until about mid-2015, so there's unlikely to be anything but a bit of whip action around there. We saw about an 8 pip whip last time. Could get the similar sort of reaction this time. One piece of news that often would get a bit of movement would be the UK manufacturing production figures at 9:30. It's not well, last month it only gave us around about a 10 pip move. Generally it gives us a much bigger move than this, but last month we also was a bit overshadowed by the Scottish referendum, so hopefully this month it will be a clear figure and we may get a clear result from it. Moving on to Wednesday, we've got the US FOMC minutes due out at 1900 hours. Now we've seen some decent moves off these minutes from time to time. We expect that we will hear more about the dissenters, that are those people that are opposed to leaving the term considerable time within the statement. So we should see some action around that if the number of dissenters are starting to increase, and whatever else may be in those minutes. So it may create some good volatility at that point. Leading on to Thursday, we've got the Australian employment figure coming out at 1:30. Now, there's been some good moves off the news, but often we get quick snapback movements from it. So it's certainly tradable if you're up at that sort of time of the morning, or if it's in your time zone. Certainly potentially tradable, but you've got to really be careful about the snapback action there. Moving on to later in the day, we've got the Bank of England interest rate decision at 12 o'clock. Really, I say Carney, he's not actually speaking, so he's unlikely to create much fuss here, but along with his team, are they going to release any sort of statements? It's still expected that the interest rates will be left pretty much as they are until most likely the first quarter of 2015, so there's no great expectation. But if they was to make any changes or discuss any changes, that might come out in the statement at 12 o'clock, so that could be the big mover, but I'm not expecting much. Later on in the afternoon, we've got Draghi speaking. He's actually addressing a meeting in Washington, the Brookings Institute, on looking at the subject latest developments in Europe and the global central banking universe. So potential some volatility there, but there's certainly nothing that will be trading, but there's the potential. Friday, moving on to Friday, then we've got the Canadian unemployment or employment report coming out at 1:30. Generally, this report comes out with the US numbers, so it's very difficult to see what's due to what, or which number is being affected. But it's coming out on its own. We saw August and July some decent pippage, decent movement even off of it. 47, around about 47 pips in August and about 40 pips in July, so it may create a sufficient volatility to give us a decent trade. So certainly we'll be trading that in our trading room this week. Okay, that's it for the week. Hope you have a great week. This has been Kym Watson. Bye for now.